Oh, you know that guy in my rec game? Uh he's a streamer apparently, and he has like 3,000 followers or something. And I went into a normal game and like people in all chat were saying you got wrecked by this guy, this streamer, and yeah. Well, this isn't the game I sent, but I did record that one. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's recording properly. Jesus, I had my mic off. Uh, oh, it's not playing. Oh, it's gonna be Kalista, okay.
Hmm.
And Thresh. Really good, compliment to her. Okay, I would be very careful in this team comp. This is a team comp that like you wanna run away from because they got a lot of divers. But once you're dead, you're dead. Like Banshee's Veil is a must. You have to use it to block vials or any flash. Oh god. Okay, you have Karthus mid. That's something you never really see. Okay, so this is a definitely a really good pick based team comp. What would happen is you need to be in the you need to group. You actually need to group in this one, like based on your team comp. You guys need to. Oh my god, wait. If you okay, that's Annie mid, Vlad top. Okay, yeah, you're still fucked. You need to group, but you also have to like if you're behind, focus on getting your Banshee's Veil if you want to go defense, like or Maw Malmortius to mitigate that, like to have that little magic shield. If you're crazy, Maw Malmortius, but like this team comp, their team comp is better at grouping than your team comp, and your team comp can only win if they get a perfect flank off. And we're talking like if your Evelyn manages to lock 4 people down, and from that point forward, you can win the team fight because uh Riven would flash forward, and then Thresh would respond with that, and then you just sit in the back, or you toss him in, or you don't toss him in, but you can save him. But idealistically, she's gonna be the initiator. The second initiator is Karthus, not so much, but you need the Riven stun. Like your team is very dependent on landing their shit, whereas this team is just flash point and click. It's easy for them to pick people off. So if you end up losing this, I mean, it would make sense because if you get focused down, this is like the counter pick to you, like the perfect counter pick to you. It goes Riven, then these two, then you two, then these two. Like this was like the best response that I've ever seen a team pick against a Kalista in solo queue. Like a team actually, or these two smart enough to actually pick. I mean, maybe they're just comfortable on it, but they just picked it against this person. Like damn.
Hmm. Okay. I'll be right back. One sec.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this to load.
You can carry on because I watch them all back anyway. So
Huh?
I watch all the videos back anyway. So if
Okay.
you want to like keep talking, yeah.
Yeah, it is gonna start.
I did. I got carrots. Ugh. Sorry.
What do you skill up first?
Usually W.
Did you bind him?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see the item in your thing unless it disappears.
Yeah, it does.
You skill up the Sentinel, right? So if you skill up the Sentinel on Kalista, usually you skill up the Sentinel. So make sure you scout with the Sentinel at the beginning of the game. Well, not at the beginning, but like right before you get back into the lane. Try to get like a deep scout. But if you get a deep scout, you know for a fact that they're gonna try to kill the deep scout. So just scout the river with the Sentinel and let it like roam back. Like everyone does this. Like you let it roam back. And if you're really crazy, you can scout dragon so nobody can ever solo it. Like Vi can still solo it. I'm pretty sure. With right runes, masteries, and damage output, she can still solo the drag. So what you can do to prevent that is you sentinel the dragon, and then there was like a bug going on with the sentinel in which like you have it last forever because it just keeps like whenever it interacts with a solid object, i.e. Oh my god, i.e. A dragon or a wall, it turns around. So if it interacts with the dragon, it turns around and it just keeps turning around in that dragon pit because there's a wall and a dragon. It just keeps circling. It's not really making a lap because that's not a lap. It's stuck. So you have permanent vision in that area. Okay, so what you did wrong here. Okay, hold on. After I need to get back into this huge thing. Okay, you let him hit that, etc., etc. You kind of like were waiting there. This bush needs to be warded first, like big priority. And if he doesn't ward it as soon as you guys get into lane, then you ward it. It has to be vision as soon as you get into lane. Alright. Now, you notice that, okay, so you need 4 creeps. This little one plus 3 more to level up. Now he's like really fast. And this is the part where your AD carry should be helping you last hit, but he's not. So you're going to just have to play back because they're going to hit level 2 right now. Now they're going to hit level 2, but they're not in a position to capitalize on it. You are also not in a position to capitalize on it. But if he starts doing something, you better be best ready to follow. Alright, now he has to ward this eventually. Like, someday he'll ward it. God damn it. Ward the damn bush. Okay? Great. Now you just relieve lane pressure. That's so bad. Because now he has full control of 2 bushes. If he just wards this one, and just walks in between both, because he has full control. Okay, try to let him get the cannon. It's probably unlikely, okay? Late ward. This means that after the jungler's done with his camps, around this time, and he does a lane gank, if the lane's pushed this way, you wouldn't be able to see it properly. Because normally if you ward it at the beginning, it would come back around like another minute from now. Which is by the time that the jungler usually performs a lane gank if he's crazy. Okay? He needs to flay. If you're gonna fight, wait for him to do something. You can't be the one like starting to auto attack because you're gonna take the minion aggro, okay? Just like do like yeah. This is like the best you can do. You're gonna have to be ready to heal him too. And then break it, yep. And he's gonna try to never mind, he's not gonna try to stun you. Okay, deny the wave, because the next thing you need to do is prevent Because this is early game, right? This is where you need all the gold you can get. So by denying him here is like you're just putting him like 1,000 years behind. Man, all right. Just this wave, and you got the back immediately after. You have enough items for, you have enough money for something. I don't know what it is, but you have enough for any component. Like you'll outrange him because if you subtract 400 gold and assuming CS is equal, actually no, not 400, about 550 to 600 gold. That means that he's about 600 gold too. So the best thing he can get is like a Doran's blade or like something like that, or and a bunch of pots. So you click on him or press tab, check his items, because then when you come back to lane, you're gonna be stronger. And that's how you're going to judge, like, okay, how do I play this lane? Do I go aggressive or do I go passive again? So, you should have backed as soon as you pushed that wave. You might have missed the cannon, but it doesn't really matter because it takes a long time for the cannon itself to be killed. But, pop, yep. Okay, you can back out to this wave too. You gonna do it? Oh, no. Okay, so at this stage, if you're continuing to stay like this, you're staying for the like an unnecessary period of time. Because, again, he's already back. I didn't get to see that. Damn. This is just staying too long. Like, you could buy items, come back with a potion, a ward. No, you buy bilge water, you'll have 100 gold, you buy a potion and a ward. Or a pink. I think that's 2 Doran's blades and a, yeah. So, see, like I said, he had about 600 goldish. Because you had 1,200, minus 400 for first blood, plus 2 waves, so that's 200. So he's at about like 629. So he purchases 3 potions, that's 105, plus 440 for Doran's blade. So that's like 500 something gold. So he has at least like 100 spare. But he didn't buy a ward, which is not really like he could have bought a ward, but he didn't. Could have bought a pink ward too but he didn't. He was at 21 CS and then you're at 37. You're still ahead by the time you come, like, you add 15, because if you had no kills, 15 CS is roughly equal to a kill. So you'd be at 52 and he'd be at 21. So basically you're double and over his CS. And by the time you come back to lane, he'd probably get at least one more wave. So he'd be at 20, 26, 27, 28. And you'd still be ahead of him. And you'd be stronger. At this stage, you guys are about even in terms of like damage output now. You may be stronger, like, with all this gold in your inventory, but you haven't spent it yet. So, you know, this is not supposed to be happening. You're supposed to spend this gold as soon as possible. And also, you know, Thresh needs to spend it too, because then he can get Ruby Crystal and potentially just finish his Sightstone, so he can start obtaining more vision for you in the bot lane. Longer lasting vision in the bot lane. Do you back now? You're spending a really an unnecessarily long time in lane. It's not healthy. If you hadn't taken a kill or anything and the lane is like stabilized, yeah, of course, because nothing's happening. That makes sense. But then eventually you still have to decide when to go back too. Okay, you missed the hook. Don't force fights after that. If he misses a hook but lands a flay, you still don't want to force a fight after that, because he only landed one of his 2 abilities and the other ability is on cooldown. So you would still want to take it easy. Yeah, so blade, alright. So with this, the only difference is that now you get 1 extra item, and then you get a ward, yeah. You still have your potion, so it doesn't really matter. So this doesn't really change, like, the only difference is that you spent 325 on move speed, but, like, that move speed is irrelevant because it's not combat-based, you know? So that back could have been spent on just, you could have bought the exact same items you purchased without the boots, and nothing would change in terms of your damage output, and that's it. And then this will also enable you to, like, have him push the lane, which makes it so you can either freeze or you can also push the lane back and then fight. But now, because like he builds up this big creep wave and hopefully someone's there to tank it, because you do not want this to crash into your tower no matter what happens. Don't let it crash into your tower. Okay, that's a pretty good flay. That's like the best flay. Okay, ping Mia, because your bot lane just completely went missing. They're not here. You need to tell them that, especially because it's a bard support, like that's his job to roam. Lucian is behind. He can either be A, backing, selling his blade, and ganking, because Karthus is a champion that doesn't have any... Okay, good. Okay. Look at your EXP bar. By next wave, maybe the wave after that, you were going to hit 6. Look at your Thresh to see if he's 6, and then try to make a play. You can make a play, though. You can't, like... okay, so try to make a play. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I mean, like, you can't just force it to continuously happen. But, like, you guys can punish them at 6 because you guys hit 6 before they did. And even if Thresh initiates and he's like gets caught, you know, you can still use your ult as a defensive mechanism. So that exists. Okay, he missed the flay. That's enough. He already missed the hook. It's gonna come back up soon. If he misses that, just let it go. He has no mana. Oh god, he went Mobies. He's looking to roam. Okay, so if he bought Mobies and he's looking to looking to roam, try to push the tower. Push the tower as much as possible to grant pressure on your lane. Because by doing this, by shoving the lane under tower, not only are you putting Lucian and possibly Bard in a bad position, but you know, with this guy with Mobies, you give him the ample opportunity to walk mid lane, flay the dude back, and pressure. They do this a lot in competitive. You just push this lane, right? Because then these guys can't leave tower because, you know, he's behind. Because you've already set him behind from your first blood. So he has to farm. That's what he wants to do right now. So by pushing this into the tower constantly, by just jamming the wave into the tower, you are denying him leaving. At the same time, Bard has to babysit Lucian because Lucian is the person who died, and he's going to be crying endlessly. Unless, you know, Lucian says, okay, leave me alone so I can get solo EXP or something. Which is, again, an unlikely scenario. Plus, you have an escape, so if you do, like, you know, somehow end up getting caught, you have flash, you can escape. My god, Flay first full. And you can, call Thresh to roam. But the only time this works is if he has Mobies. Because if he has Sightstone, it takes him, like, you know, 5 full move speed longer. Because, you know, Mobies provides a tier 5 move speed. It takes him way too long to roam mid and then, you know, do everything that he's supposed to do. Whereas with Mobies, he gets there so much quicker. And because of that, you know, you allow him to roam. If you allow him to roam, this allows him to get deep wards too, had he bought extra wards or like a Sightstone already. So it's pretty good. Plus, he can go with the jungler, who's an invisible jungler, so you can use your solo queue team comp to your advantage and just invade the enemy Vi, which sets her behind, which relieves pressure off your top, mid, and yourself. All because you called for a roam. Because he had Mobies. Because you're shoving lane. Because you killed for Lucian first blood. Like, all this comes down. It's like a flow chart. Like a bunch of analytical data. But I would call for a roam right here. Because I'm confident in your abilities to not get caught. And you should be confident in your own abilities not to get caught. I mean, come on. Like, you're not dumb. And then the worst thing that can happen is the teleport flank. But it's Vladimir versus Riven. So Riven has the edge. So Riven should be able to pressure Vlad. Like, most of the time, though. Like in theory. Because Vlad can push pretty fast, but Riven can all-in Vlad, so... it's pretty even.
I'm not as confident when I don't play Vayne.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so the thing with Vayne is that, like, if you had done... Okay, so let's say you theoretically got first blood in the same way. The difference is that with Kalista, you have... Even if... Okay, so he didn't buy Sightstone, and he has, like, one trinket or some shit, and maybe one ward, right? And you bought your own ward. Now, you have 2 scouting tools. So that's, like, mini vision. Like, in some way, that's extra vision. So, you know, Vayne doesn't have that kind of thing. And then, like, Vayne is shorter range, right? And then, like, she can't kite, like, hardcore like Kalista can. She can, but, like, you know, you'd have to be maxing Tumble first. But, yeah. This one is just basically knowledge on AD carry alone. Calling this player Winter Ward, and then Winter Roam, and at the same time you combine it with Kalista's kit. So you're using two different things: mechanics of Kalista, or gameplay knowledge of Kalista, plus knowledge of the AD carry role itself, aka telling when to tell your support to leave you, which is the best time is when based on his itemization. Like, he's not a good Thresh, Flay, hooks, you know, miss a lot, but like if he could just, like, maybe he's not a support main, I don't know, but just having him leave the lane, just the presence of him leaving the lane and being in another lane completely screws over 2 lanes at once. The mid laner will be thinking, damn, bot lane has lost complete control of their own bot lane. How did you just let this Thresh leave the lane without even punishing him? And then the bot lane is gonna be like, crap, do we send Bard mid? What do I do? And, you know, like, they're gonna be stuck at two lanes because you call for Thresh to roam. Oh, okay. You win this fight. He's out of mana. Nice. Yep, he's dead. Oh my god. Come shot. There it is. Did you, like, late Ren there? Let me watch that again. Something went wrong there. Like, that fight was yours. Like, guaranteed. The reason why is because as soon as I saw how much mana he had, you also could take this into account. Like, you see how he pinged it, and like, did you let me watch your movements? Like, you kind of like feel like half confident, like, because you're really far away from him. But you look at his resources; he was under 50% mana. And remember what I told you? You want to keep your mana above 50%, and then you spend the rest on critical situations, aka when you get ganked or initiated on, and you use the other 50% as a defensive mechanism to escape or all in someone. You know, but he kept his mana under 50%. Then he used all his spells to try to wave clear, and that ends up like being his undoing. And second, if you look at the map, Vi was top, so therefore this is actually an okay gank. You look at the map again when this is happening too, and Annie is mid, which means there's no possibility of a gank. It's kind of weird that these guys would actually walk forward when there was no circumstance in which they should be walking forward, and that is called a bluff. You know, because you have the vision. And they're trying to play you, you know? They're like, haha, my jungler's actually nearby. So I'm going to play forward to bait you into something. So you should back up. But in reality, you know, like, you saw Vi up there just like a moment ago. So she can't be down here because, you know, that's not how she can't get there that fast. And then he's out of mana at the same time. So therefore, he can dash. And that's it. He can't cast any spells on you. So therefore, he has 0 damage. And if he tries to stop to auto attack, you traded with him 1 auto, and then now you just got this ignite. He heals, you time his heal, you flash, okay, you come, and then you kill him. So his heal's 4 minutes, so that's 1450. So just keep that in mind. And on top of that, combat summoners I believe are 180 seconds. If not, they're also 4 minutes. But if ignite is 3 minutes, that means if you guys do this in another 3 minutes, you can win another fight. Now that he's behind, once again, you shove this lane. Same rule, and you choose the back or you choose to ram the tower. Either way, whatever you do, it's a fine decision. Just you can't stay for long. Then the next wave is gonna show up, and remember, minion waves mirror each other. So by the time you actually, like, you know, if you stayed there and auto attack, it would have taken you like 8 seconds, and then you would recall for another 8 seconds. So you'd lose a grand total of 16 seconds if you chose to attack the tower. But in the wrong run, you damage the tower severely, and that's it. That's kind of good. But is damaging the tower, you know, worthwhile, whereas you can just like pressure him under tower. So you compare CS, you're 40 up, and at this rate, again, you can call. Okay, now he has Sightstone. You can actually call him to roam once again. Like, this is another time to call him to roam. This time his roaming is twice as effective as it was before. Just like every increment of 800 gold makes a support just stronger. Especially in the early stages of the game, you know, like another 800 gold from this point would give him his upgraded gold per support item, an upgraded trinket, so that's 750 gold, and then probably a potion, and another 800 gold from that would give him a ruby crystal, a pink ward, and maybe even if you give him like an extra 100 gold, his kindle gem towards his support item. You know what I mean? And at the same time, what I mean by double effective is that when you call him to roam, aside from the fact that now he has Moby Boots, or he had Moby Boots, he now has Sightstone, so as he's roaming, he can drop wards, granting you vision and your team vision as a whole. So it gives Evelyn better opportunities to pick people off. Maybe she can see a pink ward that she never saw before, pick that off, or Thresh does it so that Evelyn can get a clear gank. Okay, you scout it. Oh god, they're doing Dragon secretly. Okay, so you can respond. Okay, so you notice that your team is not in a position to respond. There's absolutely 0 chance you'll be able to steal this unless you have a Miracle Spear. I swear to God, if this is the same incident as yesterday where I say you have a Miracle Spear and you're going to steal it, I swear to God. The other option was for you to just straight up shove the tower. Like, just destroy the tower. It's Miracle Spear? Oh my god. I thought it was going to happen. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Alright, you can't flank this. You guys can't flank this. There was no way... Alright, Bardo. Oh my god. They're fucked. You win. Oh my. I already calculate. Like, he missed that Bardo and then he went in. No. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright, hold on. Let's just assess that real quick. Okay, so, oh my god. They're gonna charge for you because they think you're alone. This is the benefit of... Did you place this pink or did your support place this pink?
No, support placed it.
This is a very good pink. Because they don't know who else is coming from this point on, yet they still go aggressive towards you. They know that there's no vision here, and nobody has and Annie has control of mid lane, which means that the only thing that they know is that mid lane is Mia, support's not there, and jungler's not there. Where could they be? Who knows? Vladimir, where are you? You're pushing top. Okay, so Riven's not gonna come there. So Riven's out of the picture, and Karthus is Mia, but he could be back at base, according to what Annie does. And then, so these guys are going to assume it's a 3v2 at best, because the support might show up. Turns out they were wrong. Once he misses the Bartle, they should not have gone in. Like, that is the mistake on their part. But you have to punish afterwards. So you ult in, which is a very interesting ult. What does this ult do? I actually missed it. What the hell did the ult do? Alright.
Knocked up the eye.
Wait, did it knock up Vi before, during, or after the ult?
After.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, that looked weird. And then he flayed her away. Okay. And at the same time, look at her mana too. She's out of mana. Like, that's pretty pitiful. You must take this bot tower now. You've just killed two very important people. 3. Well, 2.5, kinda. But this tower's gone. This tower should be gone. Yeah, it's gone. Take the next wave, and then group mid, like right after. You gotta capitalize your lead as soon as possible. No time for... Kalista is not a power farming champion. She moves too much to do that. So instead, she's a more group-oriented champion. Same thing with Graves. Plus, her late game isn't that good compared to other champions. Because you know, if she gets caught, she's kind of fucked. And like her attack speed is based on her how well you can kite as a player and all that. Oh god. Wait, did you freeze?
I don't know what this.
Oh, you kind of like stuck here for like a really long time. The best thing to do, not this, like this counter jungling is relevant. If you had an extra ward or something, I think the best option would have been to, oh, you placed a scout too. To ward this, because then your jungler has an opportunity to steal it. Oh my god. Yeah, this is horrible. Yeah. You kind of like overstayed it. I think I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to like spear someone from the other side and then like press E and then kill them, right?
Yeah.
It's so cheesy. Yeah, you can't really do that because like they were 3 dead, so the best place they can come from is this half of the jungle because they need to be at this side of the jungle at this time. So if you group mid, none of this would have actually occurred. Z. All right, and then a pink ward. I mean a regular ward. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Just you have to have a ward. I usually buy like 5 or 6. Whenever I have empty slot in my inventory, I buy it on TF as many times as I can. I was playing, I underperformed that TF game with the solo queue, if you saw. It was, like, really bad. I mean, like, I locked in cards. I usually lock in cards, like, wrong all the time, but, like, this time I, like, got camped. And it was kind of, I usually deal with camps better, but I took cleanse on TF when I should not have taken cleanse. RIP. Alright. So, once again, okay, so he's shoving bot lane because you died. In response to this, you kind of lost part of your lead. Because they gained money back from it. So what you need to do is you gotta shove this entire lane once again. Like just shove the whole lane. And the next wave, there's one more wave coming. He's not landing that. If he lands it, then you could follow. But if he's not landing it, then just ignore him and focus on farm. You take this entire wave. Okay, definitely a good time to farm. What the hell? Okay. Fling. Oh my god! Okay. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Come. Oh, the stun is really good. Damn. Damn! Alright. Oh, heal down once again. Oh the god. Oh my 360. Oh my god, you would turn back to re-aggro the tower and then he walked down. RIP. Riven needs to push. How did Riven lose to, oh my god, you never win with that matchup. Unless he got camped. But he didn't get camped. No. How many times did Vi come down bottom? None. Okay, he got camped. Right. I remember now. Vi was always top and mid. He's dead. Let's cart this. Alright, so you like turned back in for the thing. At the same time, when he healed, you should have stopped right there too. Then he flashed after, and you continued your flash, so his flash is timed with your flash, and your heal is timed with his heal, so your summoners are equal to his. Give or take 3 or 5 seconds. But basically, the majority is that if yours is up, and he hasn't used his will be up too. So just keep that in mind. Like, and write it down for your team if you can too. Alright, let's see what you can do here. Really? Damn. That's sad. Kill it before it okay. Yeah, it's 50 gold. Okay, you should go in. Oh, now go in. Well, actually, kind of like get at least one. Oh my god! This Vi. That's kind of very interesting. Come. Okay, she's dead. Let Evelyn take it. Look at eyes on Bard. Like Evelyn has it. In theory, she should have it, like 90%. Like, she had to flash for that. I can't believe it, but she should have had it. So, alright. His E is gone. Be prepared to, like, okay, he didn't flash, never mind. Alright, this tower's yours. Then rotate top. You need to stop Vladimir from being powerful, because if he manages to pick you off with his ult, even though he's behind, his ult will always give the same amount of increased damage output. So if a team is behind, you know, they become 12% stronger, and if you're 12% stronger, you know, like that kind of makes that's like basically like 1/4 of an item kind of. You know, like 100 damage then becomes 112 or 112 damage. It's not that much, but like it's DPS, so it constantly adds up. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Back up. Top needs to go. So best thing to do is to call for 2 people extra to go top. You yourself are gonna go top. That's fine. Never mind. You're recalling. If anything, you can also scout this river or scout the middle part of the jungle right here. If anything, you need to have your 2 scouts roaming at all times, just for vision control. Who cares if it gives gold? You need just the potential of them having, because they have to play around your scouts too. They have to like maneuver around it so that like they have to maneuver around it so that you fucking lose the or they don't get caught by it and lose the vision. So they have to play around your scouts. So that kind of makes them waste time, and it's kind of free. Like, if you lose your scout, it means that, okay, somebody, like, killed my scout. So there's somebody there. And if you catch them, then your scout stalks them until they kill it. No, she didn't have all, okay. And no follow-up either. Did Karthus die? No, he's mid? No, he's base. Okay, you need to shove this once again. Like, every time this is side wave management. You need to, okay, and you're fast at shoving. Shove one more wave after. Whatever wave you're on, then plus one after, then go back to grouping. You gotta go quick, though. Next wave. You can't stop them from. Okay, you're gonna go anyway. Damn. Yeah, you can't stop them. Plus, you need to information check because dragon's coming up. Drop a ward over the wall on the dragon so that you get vision on the dragon. You have a ward. Oh my gosh. And you came too. God damn it. Red buff's gonna kill you, or that's gonna kill you. Yeah. So if you had warded over the wall for the vision, someone else did it, but it's okay. Because then you can at least see them while they're doing it, then someone can try to steal it. Oh my god. What the hell kind of a... Oh my god, what the... Wait. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. Okay, again, this guy's really close. So that's like awkward placement by you, because you were alone right there. There was no one else to really blame. Because you could have just shoved one more... Now this wave is going to start building up, because somebody's going to respond to it. Probably Annie. Or Vlad. The fuck is this teleport? Fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is that? Oh my god! Holy ribbon, horror bad. Oh my god! He's like 6 kills. Okay, 1. Like there are so many kills that someone will respawn and she can kill them. Like that's 6 kills or something. Oh my god, unbelievable. God. AA well stunned, all good. Yep, AA bug. What is this sentinel? No, don't sentinel mid lane like that. You can't, because they're just gonna kill it. It's free. It won't scout anything. You want to scout in here or in there? Oh my, no. Okay. Deep ward, very risky deep ward for you to do as an AD carry going alone. That is not the right thing to. Okay, it's there. As an AD carry going alone, it's not the best thing for you to do. You never want to ward like that as an AD carry. You just want to place what, like, you can save your wards for like over there at Dragon. That was like the quickest ward you can drop. Oh, kill her. Oh, just kidding. Don't kill her. Damn. Well, you got punched anyway. You have to like die. Damn. And again, this is why you don't do it as AD carry. So you kind of just like this. So you had a lead from 4-1, and you completely lost the lead. So now you no longer have a lead. It's actually, you guys are equal now. Because Lucian picked up Evelyn earlier, then a Drake, then you, and then Thresh. And if it wasn't Lucian who picked it up, yeah, he's 5-5 now. Plus he has 127, so you're only 27 when you were up by 50 before. He was at like 66. No, yeah. He was at 66 and you're at 107, almost 50. It's like 40 technically, 41. You're up 40 now. Now you're only up like 25, 26, 20 something.
I think I'm so used to playing passive that when I get ahead, I don't know how to play aggressively, so I fuck it up.
Oh, on Kalista. So no, because this is actually you're making aggressive moves by deep jungle, going deep in the jungle. But the thing is, you have like you have no reason to do these aggressive moves. You can still play passive, but that passive can be treated as aggression at the same time. What I mean is, you go bot, you push it out. That is an aggressive move because that forces them to do something that they are normally not used to. You know, they have to change up their playstyle. And what I mean by that is, as soon as you shove this wave and the next wave and the wave after that, so 2 whole waves, you're forcing someone on their team to respond. And then by you grouping mid before and while that person is responding, that's a 5v4. And if your team fight makes an aggressive play, you indirectly were the start of that. You started it by forcing someone to leave, which forced your team, which made your team realize, hey, there's a person down at bottom, which means we have numbers advantage, which means that we can initiate and win this fight. Then they kill Vi. Okay, oh, you're dead. Yeah. QSS is okay, I think. After I just saw that, but the thing is, QSS doesn't block anything else. Jesus Christ. Banshee's Veil is like ideal. Or Maw. Alright, this is really bad. This is actually starting to look more and more grim. Oh my god, he has a terrible ribbon. He's a terrible ribbon. Like, Jesus Christ, he's really bad. Yeah, so you died about 3 times for no reason, 1 time with reason. Once in the jungle, once in Dragon Pit, once in their jungle. And then once was to Annie, and then once was to a dive. So one was just recklessness, because you kind of overextended yourself, and then you made a mistake and like walked backwards to take a tower aggro, and you popped heal. And then jungle, you kind of like delayed yourself. You were supposed to group mid at that exact moment. You had to group mid. No needs, and if anything, if you wanted to be in their jungle, you had to ward blue. Then the play down at their deep jungle over here, that was really awkward because you can ward this alone. Like you did that, that's okay, but just run afterward and just go mid and just get some farm. Because now you're technically, because like even though you're still ahead of Lucian, you should be farther ahead of him because you guys both have the same power spike levels. You know, late game you're both shit. So if you hit your late game before he does, you know you're still stronger. So you want to get your items sooner. You can still duel him. It's likely that you can duel him. I mean, just dodge his shit. It's pretty easy. He Qs, you hop to the right, and he's done so. He's getting Ghost Blade. That's a really awkward item to purchase from him. 1 minute 40 on Dragon. Okay, you can ward in center to get some vision right here. That was the other thing when you were at Dragon Pit when you died. Just ward over wall, wait for your team to come, then try to take it. If you can't take it, let it go. It's okay to let Dragon go. There's a post about it on it today. Just like you can let Dragon go. It's okay. It's not like they're like absolutely killer. Okay, well kill. Okay, she ulted. Now you're. Oh shit! All right. You're gonna want to kite down. Okay, good. Back up. To the left. To down. Okay, if you went to the left, you'd be. Oh, Jesus. Kite back. Nice flash. Blade of the Rune King. Oh God. The lantern. Nice. Bling. Boom! Oh, fuck. You missed. I mean, he missed. Oh my God, he missed too! Holy shit, that Vlad ult was god awful. Jesus Christ. That was like the worst. He like ulted himself after like you died. Oh my god. Saw that all that culling right there? I thought he was gonna kill him. I was like damn, and then Karth press R. Oh my god. Double kill. Push mid after that. You actually you took out a nuker and you took out the jungler. Nobody can get on you without dying. Yeah, like remember when I said those two are the only people that can kill you? If they're dead, there's no one else that can kill you. Like Vladimir, okay, you could kite him, but like he's point and click. That's technically there, and he's ahead. Fuck. But he kind of sucks. So you can kite him, you can shit on him, as long as he doesn't have Zhonya's. Lucian, come on, we've already established that you could be Lucian and Bard. So as soon as Annie is dead, Annie's the biggest threat. Banshee's Veil on look, Evelyn got Banshee's Veil. If I were Karthus, I'd get Banshee's Veil and Zhonya's just to survive. And then like every single player gets Banshees and Thresh gets a Locket. If Thresh were ahead, he'd need Locket. You need to check his items too. Because if he gets you Zeke's Harbinger, you should tell him not to, because then you lose out on statistics. Because you don't crit as a champion. You're not a critter. Okay. See that? Good ward. Kill that ward. Good. Run! Oh god! Wait. Kite. Don't ult him. Don't ult. Just kite. Just kite. Kite. Benjamin. Okay. Kite. Keep kiting. 2. Eyes on heal. Okay, never mind. Good. You don't want to go for more unless your team is there. That's fine. Get her. Oh, nice. Alright, good. Really good stun, to be honest. Okay, you guys secure that blue now. That is like an objective, basically. Well, actually... No, nobody can use the blue efficiently, so therefore it's not really a priority objective. So, okay, I mean, you didn't flash for it or anything, but I'm just saying. If it were on Karthus, that'd be, like, super worthwhile, because Karthus needs blue. But he wasn't there, which is awkward. Okay, be careful when you're warding. Check that with your scrying. Okay, scout, that's fine. They're gonna kill it soon, but yeah. Look at this, yep. Your bot lane's being pushed again. Somebody needs to respond to it before it starts getting big. By somebody, I mean like actually somebody. Like you can't just let this wave start building up because it's gonna crash. See, like there's another. Oh my God, you made the boldest Baron call, NA. Baron is not the right decision at this time. I mean, their jungler is dead, but she's gonna get. Well, it's not the jungler that's the threat. It's Annie. Never mind, you got it. Oh, there it is. You ready? Bard has no ult. Okay. That's right. Kalista is a thing. Okay. Run up, run up, run up. Good, 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 good. Stay there. Keep your eyes on Annie. She's too far away from you. Oh, shit! Alright, you lost that fight. Run. Just run. The Bard will prevent you from repositioning. So, it's like a permanent stun. You're completely prevented from positioning. Well, what had to happen is, you have to have your eyes on Annie. And at the same time, like, it's really hard to micromanage all three of these at once. You need to see where Annie is. Judge the distance between you and Annie and see where you can position yourself where Annie cannot get to you. You are in an exact position. That's why I said stay exactly where you are. Because until you see Annie, which she didn't reveal herself until she got into the pit. And then, like, fight from that point. Because the pit is like the safe, or the pit is like the distance between you, from where you were, which is like the choke, and the pit. You're safe from Annie because she had to walk pretty far just to get to you. So, you know, that's okay. But, you know, if you're closer to her, she can press QW and E, which would probably get her, you know, a stun, and, you know, you'd be fucked afterwards because Lucian just presses Q and double autos you and gets a crit because he has Ghostblade, and he would kill you. So, you know, as long as Annie doesn't stun you or severely injure you, which is a really likely scenario of her doing, you're going to be fine. So that's why you have to judge. You have to be able to micromanage all three things at once. You stay there because you have to be, like, you have three enemies in front of you. You got to micromanage. Am I in a position where I can still deal damage to the nearest enemy and at the same time be safe from the biggest threat on their enemy team? And the answer was right there at that particular time was yes, until the Bard ult came down. Had you not kept running, you know, she would have jumped on you, like right there, and right then and there, and then she'd nuke you down. You are not safe from from her burst at all, like ever, until you get Banshee's Veil and even a Maul, like 2 items, like fuck. But or GA. Actually, GA is also a good option. You just die to her, then come back, and then die, and then, like, you know, your team. She has to decide: do I stay on top of you and take damage from the enemy team, or what? You know. So GA is also a good option because you get armor and magic resist. Hit her, but again, just keep your eyes on it. Oh God. Oh, good, good. Turn on her. Oh, nice. Stop. All right, go. Good. On Vladimir. Oh God. You might want to heal now. Okay, good. It does a lot of damage. he's ahead. Oh my God. Okay, you saved him. What? All right. Karthus doesn't have ult for a few more seconds. You just have to last. Oh my God, Baron recalls OP. Pick up the thing. Pick up the shit. Pick up the yes. And then get GA or upgraded trinket. Who cares? Oh, that's fine too. Yeah, Baron recall. Yeah, okay. So the thing I forgot about that. So Baron recall. If you Baron recall in the middle of a fight, you can get back to the lane sooner because Baron buff. I don't know if you know this, but it gives you increased speed that you receive at the beginning of the game. You know that boost of speed you receive at the beginning of the game. That speed is implemented into your innate speed as soon as you recall. Now you add that with Home Guard, and by the time it takes Home Guard to run out will be when you get to the middle of mid lane. Like I did it once before. I ran all the way to mid lane, like the middle of mid lane, where in between the inner and outer turrets, like right, like where the jungle entrances are. I ran in between there with Home Guard and Baron buff. I was like, holy shit! Home Guard lasted like longer than it should have. Because it lasts for a set duration, but because you have that extra move speed with Baron, you get there so much faster. So you know you can if the fight was closer to your base, this would be easier because then you fight closer to your base, then you Baron recall and you get back into the lane real quick. And this is when the top lane meta is like super good because if Riven gets really low but still has teleport and you have a ward, she can recall with Baron, then teleport back in with home guard and the Baron speed, and just shit on somebody in the back line at full HP again. So that's a benefit from having Baron. Not a lot of people know that. I didn't even know that, and I just added it to my knowledge. Like fucking Korean challengers, just like what the fuck was that and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. And so you know you can use Baron recall in combat. It's 4 seconds. Jesus. She made a pick. This is awkward because your team should have warded that. That's actually it's not really your fault, but like you could be over there, but you also shouldn't be over there because like there's nothing to take over there really. This is more important. If you information checked, I'm pretty sure the reason why they're here is because the dragon's coming up soon. Really? That Riven ulti? They're gonna lose this fight. This Vladimir ulti is gonna hurt. Never mind. Guess they're really tanky. Oh my god! Wait, no! Full hit the Vladimir! What the hell? Oh god, yeah. They're over here. And technically it's a 4v4. You shouldn't blame them. It's a 4v4. Because Annie was on your side, right? So that means the other half is 4v4. Then Annie finally regrouped with them. Because like the stun from Annie came really late, so yeah. Anyway, Last Whisper and GA would be fine. Banshee's Veil is fine too. Ma is even better. Ma I think gives you like a 450 HP shield or some shit like that. Like it just gives you a nice healthy damage defense shield.
And you just take that against AP assassins then?
Yeah. Like Annie. Alright, or LeBlanc. Mon Memoria is 400. 400 HP shield. That's a Q. No, that's like half a Q. She has a lot of AP, it's half a Q or some shit. Jesus. Alright. Good job. Take that Gromp though. Alright. Scrying Orb the red buff if you can. You should be in range. Or not the red buff, but the area behind red buff. Check if somebody's walking there. Or scrying that. Like scrying right here. Oh, don't. He's dead. Actually, you can save him. Right. Duh. Run! Okay, you good? He could fight this. Yeah. You're in a safe distance. Never mind. If you landed a hook, too. Damn. This Darsh gets caught too much. Like, he was really bad at bot lane, and this guy's just really awkward now. Scrying Orb on here. See, you gotta check, like, whenever it's up, you gotta use it whenever you can get, like, a choke area warded. If it's not warded, you want to check the bushes and stuff. It's really important that you use your Scrying Orb. Like, you have it, but I haven't seen you use it very often. And even if you upgrade it, it's not just for the ward, it's also for the vision. It's a scouting tool. Push this lane. Check if they're on it. Tap to your team and check if they're on it. Oh my god, somebody's about to die, like, right now. Oh my god, somebody on their side's about to die. Any Zanya's. You're in a safe position. Never mind. That lantern was pretty good, actually. That was like a really good lantern. It actually allows you to reposition. Does Evelyn have ult? No, she used it to disengage. Jesus, why would she use it to... Well, I guess that makes sense. And he has no Zanya's, no escape. Okay, turn this fight. As soon as he ults, yeah. Baron's yours. Nobody can stop you from it. What? No, just do Baron. Oh my god. You lost a lot of time there. That magical journey was like a form of stalling. Then you see Lucian mid, because this was actually on you. You push mid, so somebody has to respond to it, and Lucian responds to it, so he's not here, so they can't do Baron. And then of course Karthus does a shit ton of damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come, you have to come on it. Okay, good. Kill it. Nobody could get to her. Oh my god, that wins. Why? All right. Get to no. Base. You need to base. Why would you fight this? No, you can't. Actually, she flanked. What the fuck was her ult? Alright, good luck. Okay, on Vladimir. Alright. Nice heal. Oh god. Alright. Yeah. So, when I called for you to base, the reason why I called you for base is because if you look at your gold and your items, yeah, you bought it now, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, right at that particular time. You have, like, a 4-second recall. You can get fully healed, get your items, and then just run back to the lane really quick. Simply because you have the thing. Karthus made the decision. And then at the same time, let's say we have to go through with this fight, right? So the best thing for you to do there is focus the closest target. Lucian is so far back, and like his damage is still kind of lowish. So you really don't want to focus him because the real threat is Vladimir, and the second biggest threat is Annie. So basically the APs are the biggest threat against you. Banshee's Veil is still again a fine option. And when Karthus gets caught, you have to fight on top of him and around him so that he can deal extra damage if you guys want to continue the fight. And if he gets caught, then just let him go. Because if they get caught, they get caught. But now you basically... Only one person on your team, in theory, should have a Baron buff left. Plus, Evelyn attempting to make a flank could not get a flank. Yeah, there's a quadra kill. The 5th person didn't die. Don't get static shift. Okay, Banshee's Veil. Okay. Oh, checking items. Alright, let's take a look at the score. You're still ahead in CS and kills. 17 kill participation. You have 15, so he technically kind of has even on gold with you. And he's huge. She's going to get death cap next. It's like her last item unless she goes Bright Lies, which is not the best option. Vladimir should be going death cap because that is the best option to making him even stronger than he already is. And on top of that, he has Abyssal in order to actually penetrate through whatever little magic resist you actually possess in your innate self. So that's pretty good. And of course, Bard has a Locket, which mitigates the damage that Evelyn and Karthus do. You guys, however, have a Locket, okay. You have a Righteous Glory for Engage, okay. You're working on a Locket, I mean. That's okay. Cares about what Riven has. You have a very strong... You actually have a fully farmed Karthus. In fact, he's so fucking far. Oh, the Vladimir is also stronger too, but like he needs more gold. Wait, what the hell? He should have his last item already. If he has this much and he's at this much, like shit, what the fuck? Alright, Karthus is as strong as Karthus can get. There is no form of... Okay, so he can actually get stronger. Sell his Sork Pen boots, sacrifice every bit of boost speed that he has for Zanya's. Jesus, her items are perfect. This is exactly what she needs to build. Yeah, Banshee's Veil is your last option against this team. GA is also a good option too. Both of them are not wrong. Oh god. Both of them are not wrong. QSS. You just have to time your QSS then. That's all. Just simply, it's just like you can't drop the Vi ult, but you can drop the Vlad ult, I think, because it's a debuff, I think, but you can definitely break the stun for Annie, so you got to be careful with that. All right, so to win this has to be a perfect 5v5. I want to see how this plays out. You have to. Oh god. Remember that Eddie has flash. Oh my god. All right. That's one Q. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Karthus single tap. His single Q means it's a crit. But don't forget that staying in the back also, like if you're staying as far back as possible, it actually gives Vi an easier time to find you because you're not clumped up on them. You gotta stay close with your team. Okay, Magical Journey. Don't follow it. Stay next to Thresh. Staying next to Thresh, will allow him to you to be able to toss him and stuff like that, Kalista stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you lost control of your camera right there and somebody like flashed on you, that'd be so bad. Alright, keep going forward. One person has Baron buff still. Okay. Nice. Run back. Okay. Eyes on Thresh. Serious. On the Vi. Oh god, they're all dead. Yep. Thresh. Oh, Jesus. You can finish someone off. The Bard, probably. Oh my god, you're slowed. Come. You forgot to blade. Oh my, double come? Oh shit. Alright, 720 no scope. Here we go. Oh jeez. Yes, stun. If she lands it, you lose. If he lands it, if she lands it, you... Oh my god, lol. If she lands it, you lose. If you land it, she loses, I think. If you have the damage for it. Okay, fuck it, go get... No, not the Grump, the bot lane. It's the same amount of lifesteal. Your scout isn't enough. Okay, no, she fully showed herself mid. Alright, whatever. This is a free tower. You could have taken it sooner. And also deny more creeps, which denies the enemy gold. And at the same time, you could also set these two up for the next one, too. So that pressures the inhib turret. Jesus. Yeah. You spent a lot more time taking this one than should have. The Gromp, because you denied the Gromp. Oh my god. You came. She came. Yep, she came. Yep. Damn it. Yep. Not, yeah, the extra time you spent doing the Gromp allowed her to be able to clear the mid, which, puts pressure on Karthus because now Karthus can't do anything until he kills the entire mid lane, and then he can rotate to the dragon. Oh, he also has to take blue because it's really important. And then that extra time you spent on the Gromp, could have been taken down. Killing the wave, then proceeding on to dragon. Here's the thing, she stays back. This is kind of stupid from her, but she needs to back in order to regroup into a fight at the dragon pit. So this one was just a decision making. Counter jungling is okay again as long as you know where they are. So when she showed herself mid, you can assume that it was okay to counter jungle, but it's Annie, so like just the threat of her is enough to be scary. And you also have to think like how much HP the tower has and if you can get it before she shows up. And you have 2,000 HP, so it takes at least like 10 or 20 autos, which is like 5 to 6 whole seconds at least. Damn. Alright, that's their second dragon, I believe, right? Or their first? Because you guys got one dragon before. I know for a fact.
Second.
Second? Okay. I'm not sure. Got a tab. You have one. So it's 3 dragons in this game so far. Really? That's such a low dragon game. Oh, wow.
I think that might have been the third, actually.
That's even worse for you, though, because the move speed bonus. Oh, okay. Okay. Stun. Nice. Zanya's. There it is. Okay, this should enable you to have a higher success rate of winning the game right now. Like right at this exact moment. Go. On the Bard. Not to mid. You cannot do right at this stage. So is it more important to control the side lanes than it is to control the at this time? Think to yourself, side lanes or mid lane? The answer right now, at this exact instance, is mid. The reason why is because they lost a man, and death timers are long. You can see right here, you have a full minute to decide what to do. And the more people are picked off, the harder it is for them to actually defend anything. So, nobody in their right mind would go to these side lanes. Sure, they'll push up, but you've got a wide margin for error because you've already lost your inner turret. So that means that like if you really thought it was a threat that the side lanes were being fucked, it would be at the inhibitor turret, not at where the inner turret is. Same thing with top lane. Inner turret might be still standing, but it's still standing, so let it be. At this time, you needed to be here only because one person died. Then this person's low. Now let's see how this fight goes out. God, that crit Q. Okay, and he's dead. You win this fight. Okay, that is not how you win the fight. All right. Don't put eyes on tower. Nobody can tank it and kill it. She's dead. Come. On Lucian. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. You're wasting too much time. Just go back to mid. Oh, God. This is a lot of time wasted. Your bot lane's not even pushed, so you cannot take this tower. You could have taken this sooner and this sooner, which enables you to rotate to another lane to defend it, then prepare to siege another objective. Baron is ideal. You have a lot of time, but I don't know about this. Actually, the VOD's about to end. Therefore, yeah, you win this right now. Vladimir can't defend alone unless he's really good. I.e. me. Alright, let's keep going. Riven died. Wow, he got hooked. Yeah, you win. Jesus. That Lucian cheese, though. I would have let him go because then I could just... Because if you let him go, that allows him to heal. Then when he comes back, you can still kill him anyway. I mean, if you kill him sooner, you kind of just waste time because like you could basically the game could have been ended sooner. So okay, a lot of things. Jesus. Aside from this bush was not warded for the longest time, so that just like Bard going Mia so much allowed you to play like really weird. Like Thresh was like just like really scared to ward that, but also if he doesn't ward it immediately, you ward it, so then he can use his ward later on too. Because you as a unit should be sharing wards. Like this wasn't warded for like 3 minutes, like a really long time. Like that bush control is very important. Psychology too, because when Bard's Mia, you don't know if he's actually like in there. Like he could have actually fucking recalled in that, then roamed mid and did something. Like if you're cheesing, like Annie. I remember playing as Annie support in ranked 5s. I went in the bush. I knew it wasn't warded because I didn't see him drop the ward. I didn't see him trinket at all. I recalled and then just walked straight to mid. And they were like, "How the fuck did she? Isn't she in this bush?" It's like, yeah, she was in that bush. Lol. And then just walked mid and then like tossed a Q, stunned the target, and then like ignited the dude, and then my mid laner got a kill. It was kind of funny, but I had a lot of time to do it because my AD carry was like pushing up a little. But because this bush wasn't warded, they never knew that Annie left for a roam. So itemization, once again. So because you killed him, he's behind, which means that he wants to farm. Because when you're behind, you usually either A, want to make plays to try to get back to make up for the missing gold, or B, just farm it out. So he chose option A to farm, and no, was it option B? Whatever. He chose to farm, so therefore you can punish him for choosing to farm by shoving into the tower, because he will farm, yes, but you or your support will ditch you, so you can get solo EXP. So you punish him by getting, because he lost EXP and you're gaining more EXP than him if Bard chooses to stay. And then, like I said, it creates a dilemma in the mid lane and in the bot lane, because Annie is gonna complain, why is the support mid, and the bot lane's gonna complain, oh shit, sorry, did you want to send Bard mid? Well, now it's too late because I'm dead, or I'm fucked, or something like that. And then of course this is just well played. Like that hook is probably what set it off. And then you come on him. Come there, yeah. He's dead. And then you gotta shove the lane. And then of course this part right here. So the back. Shove to tower. Pop. 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 Oh god, the attack speed, Jesus. Damn, I got used to you doing all the attack speed shit earlier. Alright. So you get this, and then this wave should be gone too, because you have to shove every wave until he hits the tower. And remember, like, as soon as he dies and comes back to life, it doesn't mean that he'll get to the lane instantly. He has to walk to lane too. So during that time, you know, the faster you do it, the more he loses out on. So right now he just lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creeps. So it's not that much gold, but like he's already lost a bunch when you killed him. So that exists. So he's lost between 7 to 14 creeps. And then when we check CS numbers, you know, we can confirm that he's lost about like 14 creeps, because you were at 37 and he was at 21, right? And then at the same time, so he came back when you should have backed. So it's okay to once again, if he came back before you should have backed, which is like after that wave right there, just to kill this wave, then choose to back again, because then at least then you can still purchase an item. You have at least one item, so it's enough. And then you just go back and purchase another. Just build Water Cutlass and a ward here. There's no difference in damage if you get. You're just spending time accumulating an extra 300 gold for a boot, which doesn't really increase your damage output, but it also risks you not resetting the lane in time. Then the next thing is warding here. Like this one is a fine ward. You're supposed to do this. They're gonna kill it eventually, but they're gonna kill it, right? Like, it's gonna take them time. Jesus Christ. And then this is a mistake on their part when they came for a flank. This was a really good capitalization. See, this time you warded it over here because you needed vision on like how low the dragon was. Then Karthus came into play. Like, Karthus was a huge MVP, despite getting caught and being retarded, and your Thresh too. But mostly the Karthus's ults just dealt a shit ton of damage to the enemy team. And despite them having a locket, you know, he still did a lot of damage because he had full items and stuff. Vladimir also was the biggest threat. Like, I've never seen a Vladimir win against Riven. Maybe in high elo, maybe in low elo, I don't know. But yeah. And then of course the jungle invasion. After you take that tower, mid rotation should be the almost immediate thing. Like, you notice like there was another one where you're doing a Vayne, this exact same thing happened, and I said you should have been mid. Like the exact same thing. Like it's like instinctive. As soon as you take that tower and push the next wave, the next thing you should do is be at mid. Or you should be at base, then walking to mid. Or if they decide to go bot, you go back down to bot, then you go back to mid. Like, mid is like the next objective that you have to control. So then they took out mid, so the next thing to do is top. Top is controlled. Now you have to just push out the side lanes and then try to take a bigger objective, or make a pick, which leads to a bigger objective. Then you get picked off here. Where's that dragon fight that you died at? Here. Yeah, so that one was because you didn't have vision in here. So vision in here, then running away immediately would correspond with you staying alive, and that's it. Because Thresh had to do it and stuff, so it's kind of awkward. Then counter jungling, we already went through that, and then itemization, Banshee's Veil, QSS, whatever. Just something defensive. Like, you always have to have a defense when you're ahead, especially because when you're ahead, right, you have a lot of damage, so people are gonna want to kill you because you're ahead, and then once they kill someone that's ahead, you know that it gives them an advantage because they have one less big threat to worry about, you know. So building defensive while you're ahead makes sense, and then it's also building damage while you're behind, but it doesn't really work on AD carries because AD carries mostly build damage anyway. And then I think that's it. It's just like a lot of getting caught. Why you shouldn't get caught. Yeah, deep warding up here too. So you usually don't want to do that like alone, especially because you're AD carry. You're super critical. You have wards, that's great. Just ward places that just like are nearby you, or even ward bushes when you're doing a team fight. That's why Sightstone is superior to Greater Warding Trinket, because you can ward you can ward up to 3 times in the middle of a team fight. 4 times actually. You can reset one ward too. Well, I ward a lot during team fights. Yeah, you lose. And then control on objective, and then positioning. So positioning, this is something you can't really, well, you can actually teach it technically. It kind of counts. Annie is the biggest threat. As soon as Annie's dead, this is a lot of damage. Like, look, her health was like so high and she just died. Like, she was at half health. But her positioning is your positioning is based on where the biggest threat is and how far away you are from the big threat, and how long it will take. How long, as an estimation, will it take for you for the biggest threat to get to you, and where you can stand so that you can still deal damage to the enemies while being away from the biggest threat, i.e. Annie. And from the pit to the little choke right there, best place. Then when you're sieging Baron, comment, like, just press rend on it whenever you can, because your rend will do a lot of damage, and it's like the most secure way to obtain Baron. And right here, after Baron, recalling is the best option, because you notice where your wave is, right? Like, it's up here. So that would mean by the time you get back, if they manage to clear the wave, it would be in the middle. So you just do another push, and you're back over here again. So you're basically, the difference is that everything would be the same here. You just have full health Baroned up minions with full health team, and potentially new items, new strength, new power, new tankiness, new damage, etc., etc. So you yourself are stronger if you just recall right there. And then everybody dies here because Vladimir's broke. And on top of that, while you guys were taking Baron, that takes time. The only person dead is Vi. So, they have a chance to, like, they get like, okay, we're going to give up Baron, so they're just going to group mid. So people exist to counterfight you. And in the end, you only get 1 person, you lost 4. But you didn't just lose 4, you lost 4 Baron buffs. So that each is like, Baron buff is worth about, like, let's say 350 gold in terms of statistics. So that means, like, 350 times 4, that's 1400 gold, like, worth of power. And then Vladimir gets a quad. So you're putting you're making someone who was, like, kind of a threat to you, as you can see from his earlier damage when you had to heal, and then it still puts you at, like, 2 HP. You're putting the second biggest threat on their team, making it, like, almost tied with the biggest threat on their team, which is Annie. So you got, like, 2 huge ass threats. So now it means you have to itemize more properly against him. And then of course he has Stork Pen boots. I don't know if he has max CDR, but damn, that is some crazy shit. Holy hell. Yeah, and I think and then of course you didn't need to overextend to kill Lucian, because it was more important to just take the objectives, because that's what the game is about. Because even if he doesn't die, okay, let's say somebody else gets him, well, somebody else will get him. And even if it's not you who gets him, then someone else gets him. And if nobody gets him, then he has to spend time waiting at base to get his HP to full, in which case you're still destroying the base. Then by the time he gets back, he gets caught by he can get caught by a random strafe thresh hook, and you still win. So strength there. And the end result is the same, but the difference is that he's alive and he, like, faces humiliation instead of dying. It's kind of sad, but yeah. And then QSS was good, Blade of the Ruined King is good, heals are good. When there was one team fight where you didn't ult the Thresh, I think it was that the Baron, right after you guys got the Baron, you didn't ult the Thresh. You can ult to save him, or you can throw ult to initiate, to toss him into the combat. Just look at his health, like, really pay attention to your support. You have to micromanage that too. Like with Kalista, except, like, during that time when you're facing in team fights, like, Kalista is heavier micromanaged than Vayne, as you can clearly tell. Like, this is also positioning. Like, that positioning stuff is actually more of gameplay knowledge towards AD carry role, rather than Kalista herself, because you can do the same thing with Vayne. Where do I need to be so that I'm away from the biggest threat? Where should I tumble so that I'm away from the biggest threat, and at the same time I can be there to deal enough damage to kill the enemy carries, or kill the closest enemy or something. That's knowledge of AD carry. The only difference is that what you add to the knowledge of AD carries with Kalista is that you have to say, all that takes into account. Where's Annie? Where am I? Who can I hit that's closest? How far is Annie away from me? How long will it take Annie to get to me to kill me? How fast can Annie kill me? And how low is my support so I can save him? So that you gotta take all those things into account, and it's like micromanage heavy. So yeah.
Okay.
I I can't teach you how to micromanage. I can just tell you what to micromanage. I mean that exists. What I just told you. And then side lane wave management. Jesus Christ. That is right after you push the 2, you group mid, and you took the unsafe route again by crossing the enemy jungle. So that's another habit you gotta get rid of, because it's unsafe route, but it's quicker. But at the same time, safe route, and it's safe, slow but safe versus quick but dangerous. I mean, most people would want to take the more safe route. It's just more efficient because it's safe. I mean, the word safe implies defensive, so that exists. And Kalista, you want to, if you're ahead, you want to stay alive, so because people try to pick you off. And then at the same time, you guys just wipe them out at Dragon, so you keep in mind that they're at base and they're really closing in on you, because they're not going to just show up on the other side, and stuff. Like, they're not going to go to red side jungle. Nobody's going to go to red side jungle because you guys just took bot lane and mid is being sieged. Why would you go to red side jungle? There's nothing to be accomplished on red side jungle, like red buff side jungle of red team. Like, it's not there. Okay, and I think that is it.
Okay. I've got another one if you're
All right.
able to.
Let me stop the recording and restart.